And we're back in the game with our Medieval 2 Total War campaign, playing as England. And we're not yet at war with Scotland, but we will be very soon. Are we at war with anyone? No, we are allied to Portugal. Where are our agents at?
Your Majesty.
We have a diplomat over here, going to talk to the Imperials.
Yes, my lord.
We have a diplomat in Iberia. And we're out of money, and it's probably an end turn. So, let's hit the end turn button. Now, we don't have too much money. Have we already talked to the Imperials? No, we haven't. Right, so,
Your Majesty.
diplomat,
Approaching their dignitary. You have news I should
go and talk to them. Trade, yes.
Is there something else you wish to propose? Yeah?
And map overflow,
I doubt
just accept it. Ah, they are interested in an alliance. What about for map info of your own?
This is not likely to happen.
They're going to give us an alliance and map info if we pay them 500 coins. Let's not get their map info, but let's try and get some money.
Agreed.
Accepted. Right, I'm going to send you up there to talk to Denmark. And I just knocked my own merchant off. Right, that's not good. Where can I send him to get some trade income? We'll send you there for the moment, so you can get something. We are allied to Portugal. Let's go and find Spain. They should have a settlement around here somewhere, I think. It's just been so long since I've played this game. In its vanilla form, that is. So, we need to build in York. We do have some money, so we can get military building for recruitment. And we'll have Wales in the next turn. We did retrain some units. York already. Welsh spearmen. Right. And we did get some dirt roads there. Right. So, let's end our turn. Okay, Scottish diplomat. You're just visiting? Okay, we'll go to offer you trade rights, because we're going to ask for some money in exchange. And you accepted it. Right. Now we should be able to auto-resolve this, or you would think that we could. They do have their Welsh bowmen. They can deploy stakes. Do not want to run our general onto their stakes. We're gonna fight it.
I shall lead our forces into battle, my lord.
Okay, we need to get these units off of the siege equipment. We don't have much missile forces ourselves, but we have a lot of infantry, so we're going to get them into the fight as quickly as possible. Not you. Let's stop. You. They don't have any cavalry. Send you over there. Looks like they're trying to get their bowmen back into the settlement. They're not going to give them a chance to fire. We're going to get them into melee.
In our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Yes, it will. You keep up firing on them. As long as they're in melee, they can't shoot at us. I don't think we'll get a very good charge in, as our units are all blocking us. They're pushing through.
The enemy general flees like
Let's take these off of fire at will.
only half the enemy force remains. Behold how
Yes, end the battle.
all of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have
116 dead.
Glorious victory is ours, sire.
Right.
As you commanded, sire, these lands are now yours.
Do we want the money? Do we need it? I'm just going to occupy it so we can build up that settlement. If we take Dublin, we get some military units, which we don't really need. Yes, there's basically nothing in Carnarvon, so we're going to convert it to a town. We'll do us more good as a town.
Your orders, sire.
Right,
Without
make your way slowly up to
your service.
Denmark.
On my way. Yes, sire.
And you go and look for the Spanish.
Yes, sire.
Oh, there's some Spanish forces.
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
We can. That only takes one turn. So there's no point in trying to recruit anything there. And we've got land clearance in Nottingham. What should we upgrade? Levy Spearmen. Will they be free upkeep if we get them there? Let's go and see. Now, what Dublin is a village, but before 8 units in it, and possibly some more lurking close by.
With discretion.
There's some rebel ships.
Fleet ready, sire.
Wow.
Engaging the enemy.
Let's try to retreat. I think we'll get attacked on the end turn. We don't have any money to recruit anything. Ah, their navy did not attack us. Very good.
Sire,
Go and see if there are any more rebels anywhere.
I am spent, sire. I shall continue to.
Ah, coming of age. Very good. Gives us an extra general.
Ships ready.
Where should we set our ships? Try to get them in port.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
Okay. They'll be safe there.
Sire. Without question, sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
There's a road here. If you follow a road,
Yes, sire.
you can normally find something at the end of it,
Without question, sire.
like a city.
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
Okay, Carnarvon is now a town, and you have a penalty towards construction,
Hail, my king!
and you're not doing anything for the taxes either. So I'm going to move you out. They are close to upgrading. Let's bring you
Yes,
over
my liege. We shall continue tomorrow.
and build a watchtower.
Yes, my liege. This
Yeah,
tower will keep
look, there's some rebels there.
my liege. Command me, sire.
You can join up together,
Riding into a huge force, sire.
and you won't need all these forces. We can disband you. You're just peasants, and you're not going to need all of those units. So let's pull some of you out.
We'll make camp here, sire.
You're peasants. You're not really of much use. So what got built? London got a market, and York got a town watch. York, you should build a church. Is the Pope happy? And we'll get a good mine in London. And end the turn. There's a Scottish Navy.
This is not your fleet.
Right, we should gather some forces and clear up these rebels. You're expensive, aren't you? Yes, we should make some use of you.
As you wish.
You join up there.
But try.
Looks like the Scottish are coming over towards Dublin. Is that the only settlement in Ireland at the moment? Yes, it looks like it is.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Aye, sire. Sire, the fleet cannot sail there.
So let's talk to Spain.
What is it you would discuss?
Spain has a habit of invading England in Medieval 2. Usually quite early into a campaign as well. Even Portugal does.
I see no problem here.
But let's see if we can get an alliance. Yes. How much money can we get for this alliance? Oh, very nice. So we have the wars down here, somewhere.
Journey planned out.
Here, I believe.
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
Right. That's a nice bit of cash from the Spanish.
Yes, my lord.
They're obviously richer than we are. Queues are stored, or were. Nottingham and York. So you'll go and attack them in the next turn.
Tell them, my lord.
York, you should get a leather tanner. And Nottingham, longbowman. We like our longbowmen. We are British after all. So let's put that in the queue. I believe our longbowmen can deploy stakes,
Fleet ready, sire.
so that's always a benefit.
Your Majesty. Yes, sire.
Oh, there's a Danish castle.
Planned out, sire. Sire. Without question, sire.
Right, my navy is safely in port.
My king, they'll wish they'd never been born,
We can auto-resolve them and pick up some traits with ancillaries.
Victory!
And
Brilliant spot to spring a deadly trap, sire. Move!
so, more dread and morale, more loyalty, and a veteran warrior. Nice. Construction of town watch here. Let's get some roads. Are we going to be able to take Dublin before the Scottish can?
I shall continue tomorrow, sire.
I think if we're going to be transporting across the sea, we'll need a better navy in case we get intercepted. If we go by land, we're going to be trespassing. Or should we leave Dublin until we've taken out the Scottish? I think it's time to go for the Scottish. Let's build a force up and go for them. We may get to battle the Scottish in this episode.
Yes,
Right.
enemy finds us here.
Your income just went down. Yes. Lucky that was already in the building queue. Because Robert
Hail,
is
my
not
king.
good at construction.
Camp here, noble sire.
So, let's retrain these. We'll merge them. Out of funds. Unless we can get some from our diplomats.
Your orders, sire. Yes, sire.
Let's see.
Your Majesty. You have something to discuss with us?
Trade rights.
Your plans. You have another proposal?
Map info. Our standard operating procedure.
Not a bad offer. Another course of...
And an alliance. Again, very generous, although they are poor, so they may not be able to afford it. Let's try 1,000 and see what our chances are. Accepted. Great.
We look forward to our... Without question, sire. Yes, sire.
Relations have worsened with France. Okay, we should be able to now pay for them to upgrade.
Hail, my king.
And London, York and Carnarvon all built something. You can get a land clearance for more population. You can get a land clearance for more population. You can get some communal farming. Our trade is going up. Right. You're very close to the borders of Poland, apparently.
Question, sire. Yes, sire.
You're already Moorish territory.
Without question, sire.
And there's Cordoba, which is the Moorish capital. And we retrained 3 units.
Hail, my king.
You're gonna have to stand outside. You're costing us money, not making us any. So, we're gonna take
Orders. Command me, sire.
most of these forces.
I've tried whipping them, sire. The men are spent.
What do we need? We have a light cav. These will be heavy cav.
King. Assembling a
2 heavy cav, 1 light cav, 1 missile, 2, 3, 4 more missiles.
Combining forces,
Can take out
sire.
these 3.
Merging armies, my lord.
So you have room for 3 more units, and you got 5 missile units. Maybe a couple of cav, if we can afford them. Can we afford them? Not if we're building. Can we cancel any buildings? Nope. Yes, we can cancel you. And get 3 more cav units. That may take up most of our income. Okay, marriage proposal accepted. We want our generals married and producing babies for future generations. Okay, Byzantines and Turks are at war. Hungary and Venice are allied. Spain and Milan are allied.
Your Majesty.
Hello, Moors.
There is no something further for me to hear then?
Now, none of our cities are targets for jihads, so we don't have to worry about giving them map info.
Agreed. You are
But we're not going to ally with them,
come to
because there's likely to be a crusade called on some of their settlements, and we'd have to break our alliance with them.
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire. Sire. Yes, sire. Without question.
Okay,
sire.
this looks like the border of Polish territory, and there's a road
Tomorrow's
there,
journey planned out, sire.
and we've got 2 more farms built. Now let's take our cavalry units,
Yes, sire. Command me, sire.
and you're going to go and attack
Where to?
the Scottish capital
Of course, sire. I am
of
sorry.
Edinburgh.
I shall continue tomorrow.
And we do have money left over. Let's continue building. Green exchanges. Ah, yes. 1, 2, and commute train. That must be an armor upgrade.
My king.
So, not quite close enough to besiege them. And they have an army in the way. Spearmen mostly. Pretty much all spearmen. What can we see with our spy? We can't get in.
Watching from approaching
That must be their only settlement. There's a faction leader, faction heir, and more spearmen. They do have a nice large population,
no time to hear.
so that's an extra 7 units.
Ah, sorry, my lord. I'm
Right.
not diplomat.
your orders, sire. Yes,
We're
sire.
into Polish territory.
Without question, sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire. Yes, my lord.
You can come up and go off towards Italy.
Journey planned out, sire.
Our navy is getting boxed in by all these rebels. We don't have money to build any more ships. We did get our practice range, but now we don't have money to build our longbowmen. They're more than double the cost of peasant archers. Yes, they can use sharpened stakes. Right, we'll just have to hold off. And in the intern, or click the intern I should say, that would be better English. Right, before we attack Scotland, can we get an alliance with Poland?
Is there something I can do for you? Well, what else would you like to discuss? Your plans welcome your further good
Well,
reason.
it's very generous, and they've suddenly gone bankrupt when they were at meager funds. Let's see. Just rejected.
Continue with your suggestion.
Let's see if we get another chance. Negotiation. Accept.
With this one,
We'll take that.
honorably played.
Now, who's up here? The Russians. Somewhere. Novgorod?
Without question.
I don't think we have any Lithuanians to deal with. Right. War declared. Hungary, Byzantines. Yeah.
Your Majesty.
Byzantines are stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yes, sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
And we're at poor relations with Scotland. Did they move any units out? Still 7 in reserve. And still not a full stack there. We've got a couple more buildings constructed. Are we going to need more troops? Possibly. We've got the funds. Let's recruit what we can. Let's see if these will get free upkeep. Do we need this many in here? No. They may pass 2000 in the next turn or two. So, I'm going to take 2 more units and send them up towards the front line.
We'll make camp here.
And click the end turn. Oh. Are we going to declare war on them? Yeah.
An order.
Let's declare war on them. Right.
They'll wish they'd never been born, sire.
Now, I think we can do better than 5 to 2 casualties. So let's go in and fight this battle.
Attack!
We've got a lot of cavalry and a lot of heavy cavalry. We just need to use our missile units to take out the spearmen. Merge all those. Spearmen. It's one of those maps that's not going to want to allow you to deploy properly. Let's get some heavy and light cavalry over here. And the same on the other flank. Nice balanced force. And away we go. They are coming towards us. They do have to come uphill a little bit. Yeah, we can redeploy there. Along this crest. Let's start to move our cavalry around, ready to get into their flanks. The crossbowmen already firing. they're going to keep coming forward as they don't have too much choice. We should be able to kill most of their army off just with our missile troops. They're already down 7%, 8%. They're not going to get through our spear line. Let's get our missile troops back, but also take them off skirmish. You can stay right there. You can just come off for skirmish. Okay, they're now making contact with our front line. And they've lost 10%. Right. Is it time to charge them yet?
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Yes, it will. You're still on skirmish mode. Get off. So I want you firing. Same with you. Right. Those ones are broken. But have come back. Not time to charge in yet. These look like they're coming for our cavalry. That wouldn't be a good idea for them. Let's try to intercept them.
The enemy general
Now,
has no
knights.
honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Right. Let's start using our cavalry units.
The enemy army flees the field.
Okay.
Pursue and run them down.
We're going to continue. Need to take these units off fire at will, so we don't get any friendly fire. These heavy cavalry took quite a few losses. But we're going to get a lot of prisoners. We only lost about 30% during the battle. Right, you can stop chasing because you're not going to be able to catch any of them. Though you may get those ones. We are going to get a lot of prisoners. So many prisoners today. But we're not going to be ransoming them. We're 600 already. %, of their forces. There's just so many to chase after. It's hard to know where to go. How far away from the red line? Oh, far enough. We should be able to get them all, I think. We're getting... No, we're still fresh. Warmed up. Warmed up. %. %. We may get about 1,500 prisoners. I think. Our infantry is still chasing down this force. Very good, well done. We go after those. We're just chasing down the last few units here. There's still quite a few men in this unit. 90%. $93. I don't want any getting back to their capital. Right, that's all the ones over there. Ah, there's a big force there still. They almost made it to the red line, but looks like they came back. Let's put it on ×2 speed. 98%. $99. 100% and 1450 yeah, 1450 prisoners. Our king is still chasing the last couple. Sometimes it's nice to let one of them get away, just so he can take back the story of how the army was wiped out. We could do that here.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won.
All of
here
Christendom
today.
except Scotland. We only lost 81 men. Yes, better than the auto resolve. 10 of them did escape. Right.
Mercy, my lord.
Mercy?
For this.
No. You're gone. You're all gone.
Fate of all who oppose us.
Right. Can you get in? Probably not. Let's try it. You didn't. You tried, but you didn't make it. Right. We attacked them. We can draw them out. But that's all for this episode. So until next time, thank you all for watching. See you later.